Have you ever underestimated the time it would take to complete a task, thinking, it'll be fine, I'll manage? Or perhaps you started a new project, convinced it would be a smashing success, despite evidence suggesting otherwise. Maybe you embarked on a challenging endeavor, brushing aside potential obstacles with an unshakable belief in your ability to overcome them. If these scenarios sound familiar, you've likely experienced the optimism bias. This cognitive bias shapes our perceptions, often leading us to overestimate positive outcomes and underestimate negative ones. It's the voice in our heads that whispers, everything will work out, even in the face of uncertainty. While this outlook can be motivating, it's essential to understand its nuances and potential pitfalls. Optimism bias is our tendency to believe that good things are more likely to happen to us than bad things. It's a cognitive bias that paints our future in a brighter hue than reality might dictate. We overestimate our chances of success and underestimate our vulnerability to risks. This bias shapes our perceptions and influences our decisions. It's why we might start a new business venture with unwavering confidence, and why we underestimate the time it takes to complete a project. The optimism bias manifests in various ways, from believing we'll live longer and healthier lives, to assuming we're less likely to experience accidents or illnesses. It can lead us to downplay the potential risks of certain behaviors, while overestimating our ability to control outcomes. Understanding this bias is the first step towards making more informed choices. The roots of optimism bias lie deep within our brains. Neuroimaging studies show that the amygdala and prefrontal cortex play key roles in processing future outcomes. These regions are more active when we imagine positive events, suggesting a neurological basis for optimism. Our brains prioritize positive information known as the positivity effect. This helps us stay motivated, pursue goals, and cope with challenges. Evolutionarily, this bias encouraged our ancestors to explore, take risks, and persevere. Our brains filter information, often ignoring evidence that contradicts our optimism. This selective attention helps maintain a positive outlook even with contrary evidence. It protects us from negativity, but can lead to unrealistic expectations. The interplay of these factors contributes to the optimism bias. It's a testament to the brain's adaptability, creating a hopeful vision of the future. The optimism bias permeates our daily lives, influencing decisions and shaping experiences. In personal finance, many invest optimistically despite historical data. This can lead to excessive risk-taking and financial losses. In health, optimism bias leads to underestimating illness risks. Smokers might downplay lung cancer risks. Relationships are also affected by optimism bias. Unrealistic optimism can lead to disappointment and strain. We underestimate time for tasks, leading to missed deadlines and stress. While optimism can be a powerful motivator, excessive optimism can have detrimental consequences. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and frustration. Optimism bias can lead to reckless behavior, engaging in risky activities, believing they are less likely to experience negative consequences. This can result in financial losses, injuries, or even fatalities. Excessive optimism can hinder learning from mistakes, missing opportunities for growth and self-improvement. In public health, optimism bias can pose significant challenges. Underestimating preventive measures, compromising public health outcomes. Managing optimism isn't about eliminating it, it's about a balanced perspective. Actively consider potential downsides and challenges. Brainstorm obstacles and develop contingency plans. Seek out diverse perspectives. Different viewpoints help challenge assumptions and identify blind spots. Data and evidence temper excessive optimism. Gather relevant information and analyze it objectively. Practicing mindfulness enhances awareness of thought patterns and biases. Optimism plays a vital role in our well-being and success. It fuels motivation, enhances resilience, and improves quality of life. Optimistic individuals pursue ambitious goals and persevere through setbacks. Studies show they have lower blood pressure and stronger immune systems. In the workplace, optimism boosts productivity and creativity. It fosters stronger social connections and richer relationships. Optimism plays a crucial role in our ability to cope with adversity and bounce back from setbacks. When faced with challenges, optimistic individuals are more likely to adopt a problem-solving approach, focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on the negative aspects of the situation. This resilience, fueled by optimism, enables individuals to overcome obstacles, learn from their experiences, and emerge stronger from difficult times. It's the ability to maintain hope even in the darkest of hours, to believe that things will eventually get better. Optimism also fosters a sense of agency, the belief that we have the power to influence our own lives and outcomes. This sense of control empowers us to take action, seek support, and persevere in the face of adversity. Furthermore, optimism can promote positive coping mechanisms. Individuals who maintain a hopeful outlook are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors, such as exercise and stress management techniques, which can further enhance their resilience. The key to harnessing the power of optimism lies in finding the sweet spot between unrealistic optimism and debilitating pessimism. Realistic optimism involves acknowledging potential challenges while maintaining a belief in our ability to overcome them. It's about balancing hope with pragmatism. Cultivating realistic optimism requires self-awareness, critical thinking, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It's about challenging our own assumptions, seeking out diverse perspectives, and grounding our expectations in reality. One practical strategy for cultivating realistic optimism is to focus on the factors within our control. While we can't always control the outcomes of our actions, we can control our efforts, our attitudes, and our responses to challenges. This focus on controllable factors empowers us to take positive action and maximize our chances of success. Another approach is to practice gratitude. Taking time to appreciate the good things in our lives can shift our focus away from negative thoughts and cultivate a more optimistic outlook. This can enhance our resilience and improve our overall well-being. The optimism bias, while a potential source of risk, is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. It fuels our motivations. In conclusion, while optimism bias can sometimes lead us astray, it also fuels our dreams and ambitions. By balancing hope with realism, we can harness the power of prudent optimism to navigate life's challenges and opportunities. Remember, it's not about expecting the best outcome but preparing for the best possible journey. Thank you for watching and stay hopeful.